Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new perspective. This is a look at Week 8 of the Smite World Championship Series. In the semifinals, a look at the game between 5 Angry Men and Team Dignitas. This is a game that had a very specific turning point, and that's kind of what I want to look at today. My name is Sorastro, I'm the host of the Smite Disciples podcast, and I'm here to bring you through this match. So let's go ahead and take a look. You can see that we are focused here on the well in the 5 Angry Men's side of the field. We're just a little bit into the 39th minute of the match. The match was 45 minutes long. On Team Dignitas, everybody is level 20. Almost all of the team is 6 slotted. The best, if you'll notice, he is sitting on a soul trap. He's got 2 of the 3 pieces towards his next piece. Over on 5 Angry Men, they're a little bit short of that. You can see a couple of items missing completely on their side. You can see that Pain to Beyond is still sitting at level 16. So they are a little bit behind. If you look at the map over here, you will notice they've got 1 tower, and there is a team fight shaping up in front of that tower right now. They're already down a Phoenix. Dignitas is sitting with 3 towers and 3 Phoenixes up. So Dignitas has a significant advantage. You can see that Dignitas leads in kills. They lead in gold to the tune of 79,000 gold. They lead in experience, and right now they look like they are just running away with the game. They also have 3 members of the team that are sitting on a Fire Giant buff. The best, Zapman, and Shadowq all still have that buff. I'm sorry, the best, Anatoly, and Zapman still have that buff. So let's take a look at where the action is. You can see that they are rallying around that tower. You're going to see in just a moment Anatoly come in on shock. He is going to silence 3 members of 5 Angry Men right there, and by that process he is going to zone them out. But that doesn't stop him. Madman Mark, he's paying attention. He and DJ Pernicus together take down Lasses, and now he is taking to the skies to turn this team fight around. And he does so to the tune of taking out Zapman. Anatoly is in trouble. He gets a Geb shield from Shadowq, but now they are really in trouble. The best is wounded. Anatoly goes down right here to Madman Mark, and they start the march towards this right-hand lane and that right-hand tower. There are no objectives on the map for them to pursue with only 2 members of Dignitas up. The Fire Giant is down. The Gold Fury is down, so they have to get something for their trouble. They're choosing this right-hand tower because they've got fire minions pulling in that direction towards a base that is unguarded by a Phoenix on that side. Madman Mark is cleaning those fire minions out. Rushed comes over to help him out, and DJ Pernicus is still in pursuit, keeping Shadowq zoned out while the best goes back to base. In the process, Lasses respawns, so they are not going to be able to take this tower just yet. We see a Cataclysm at the top of the screen come out from Shadowq, and that sets 5 Angry Men on the run. So it looks like the comeback is over. But not necessarily. Everything kind of depends on what happens next. And with members of Dignitas pouring into the jungle in pursuit, they take a step back. They take a deep breath, and they regroup. This match is not very far from over, and they are doing what they can to keep ready. Mace to the Face has had a solid game. He's placed some really solid through space and times that have had major effects on team fights. You can see the work that Madman Mark has done as they are coming back into play here. And everything is hinging around that middle lane once again. Let's take a good look at what happens as they all set up for this team fight.
A new threshold.
Whatever happens here, both teams know that it could decide this game. So they are setting up, they are preparing the best. He has finished that last item. He has finished a Soul Reaver to round out. He has finished a Soul Reaver to round out his build. Now all 5 members of Dig are 6 slotted. They are going to be packing a heavy punch when it comes into this team fight. Now, let's take a look as Madman Mark sets up to come in at the deciding team fight in this matchup. Again, they're rushing the right-hand lane. 5 Angry Men's Phoenix has come back up, so they have a little bit of defense in place now. Well, Shadow Q does just what he said. He initiates, blinks in with a Cataclysm, but they are able to shake it off. You can hear Rush bringing the Demon Bag to bear, and he has really done work here. Mace to the face with another solid through space and time. Takes out 2 members. 3 members of Dig have fallen now. And we hear Madman Mark on the hunt again. Another member goes down as Anatoly has fallen. Only Shadow Q remains. And now, let's take a quick look at what just happened here. With 1 member of Dignitas alive and the game on the line, the team fight goes down, and 5 angry men start pouring through the jungle, but they pass the fire giant by. This might be the thing that gives them the game. Most teams in this situation will grab that fire giant, they will pick up the buff that it gives them, they will use it to start pushing, but 5 AM knows that they don't have a whole lot of chances left here. They may not have time to take out the fire giant. So, Mace to the face, drops a portal, gets into the lead of the pack with DJ Pernicus, and they are heading straight to lane, straight to that crippled tower. Shadow Q comes in to try and stop it, but there's just so much that he can do as a 5-on-1. He gets zoned out by Kumbhakarna. They run into the Phoenix, and they start doing work. Again, Shadow Q comes in. He does what he can. But there's only so much you can do, even as a tank, as a 5-on-1. He has performed really well. Cataclysm comes out right under the Titan, but it's not enough, and the Titan goes down in a heap right here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how 5 angry men changed the game. They changed their fate and brought a new perspective to this game. And that's how they moved on into the finals this week against King Cog. So, that's what it looked like over on the North American side. Take a look at it. Maybe it'll change how you look at the game, because things in Smite can change at a moment's notice. You don't necessarily have to go for that 10-minute surrender when you fall behind. There are ways to turn things around. So now, representing Mog Nation, I am Sorastro, reminding you to keep smiting, have fun, and VVGL.